what's up? It's Erika here. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to Weekly Erika if you're new here. Today's video is going to be what's on my iPhone iOS 13 edition, and yes, this is my second video. I filmed my what's on my iPhone almost a month ago. After a week, I totally rechanged my iPhone home screen, and I'm really in love with this new theme that I chose. So I thought I would share with you how I did it, what apps I use, and make sure to comment down below how you've changed your iPhone thanks to the iOS 13 update. And yeah, let's just get into the video. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna put myself to the side so that you can see my iPhone screen. I decided to go for a dark theme. As you can see, I love white, I love minimal style, but when it comes to my phone, my iPad, or my MacBook in general, I love the dark mode. So that's why there's a lot of black and green as well. Also, my cover is white as my iPhone, but I got some green. I think it perfectly matches with white and black. I love the wallpaper to be dark so that all the text is white. I don't really like white or light wallpapers because I can see all the text in black, even though this is the light mode, but it automatically changes at 7, I believe. Yeah, let's start from an overview. I actually have 2 pages. I don't have all my apps on my home screen. Thanks to the app library, you can delete apps from the home screen and move them into the app library, so you have them on your iPhone but not on the home screen. So the first page, I actually have 2 widgets, and then all the other apps that I use on a daily basis. They're mainly productivity apps or apps that I love using for different reasons, like taking notes. Instead, on the second page, I actually have all my social media, my editing apps, or other apps I use when I'm not at home. And here is the app library. As you can see, I've got tons of apps that I don't use. Here is a quick overview. Let's start from the widgets. My favorite app to create widgets is actually Color Widgets. It's right here. As you can see, I created a calendar, and the other ones are photos and quotes. So you have to go to the App Store and search for widgets, and this is probably the second one. I know that a lot of people use the Widgetsmith app. I prefer this one, don't know why. It's easier to use and I love apps to be user-friendly, so that's why I decided to use this app. So to create my first widget, I went down to the calendar. Yeah, it was this one. You say edit widget and you create from scratch your widget, your calendar. So you can choose light, color, or dark. You can also add a photo. You can change the font. I went with this font, which is so cute. And then you tap set widget and you can replace a widget you already have or create a new one. So on the first page, I decided to put a calendar widget so that I can check the dates. Every time I unlock my iPhone, I can clearly see the calendar, and this one is actually a stock. So down here, I also have the weather. The second widget I have on this page is actually a quote, and to put a quote, it's really easy to put a quote. You just go to the widget settings. You customize the widget, remove the background, and choose a photo from your library. I actually downloaded all the photos from Pinterest, and I decided to go for the black theme. So all the quotes are in black with this specific font. Yeah, and then to put that into your home screen, select plus and go down till color widgets. It actually, you can change the dimension of your widget, so you have the small one, the medium, and the large. I'm gonna choose the small one. You can tap on add widget, and then you can actually choose whatever widget you want. Press again and tap edit widget, and you can choose 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever. And the same also for photos. So all these quotes are basically photos. Let's start from the apps I have on the first page. I've got clock. I have an automatic alarm clock at 7 every single morning. I actually use the stopwatch as well as the timer. Then I've got the files in which I collect all my important documents, and they're actually synced with all my devices using iCloud. Then I've got Gmail and mail. I actually have my business mail on Gmail as well as my personal one, and then of course I have an iCloud mail. Then I've got notes in which I like to write to-do list basically about everything. I actually have them divided in folders, so I've got cook, Instagram, personal, to-do list, travel, university, workout, writing, YouTube, and I basically pin the one I love the most on top. And I actually find it really convenient because sometimes you don't have paper with you, so you can write that anywhere. So you just open the Notes app and write down everything or something that you have to remember for later. Then I have Google Calendar, which is my main calendar. So I love the design and I love the fact that I can use it on multiple devices. Then I've got Pocket, in which you can collect pages or website you want to save to read in the future. Reverso Context is a translation app, and there's tons of languages, so every time I'm a little bit confused about the pronunciation or the meaning of a word, I just go right here and search for that. Then I've got the New York Times to read the news. Farming is actually a budgeting app that I'm testing. It's now the second month I'm using this app. I used to do budgeting on paper, but it just doesn't work for me. So for now I'm sticking to this app. Then I've got Health, in which I track the steps, how many hours I sleep, and my cycle. I don't use any other external apps. This is also one of the reasons why I want to get the Apple Watch, to have specific information about my health and have them synced with my Apple Watch, but we'll see. And then I've got settings. I totally forgot that under my mindset is everything quote, I have the screen time, which I like to check because I use my phone a lot. As you can see, we are almost at 3 hours, which is not good, so I'm trying to be better at it, as I told you in my other What's on my iPhone. Moving on to the second page, I have the future is bright, quote, again in black. And since this page is more about creativity, I decided to put a photo with some coffee, because if you don't know, I love coffee. And then I've got some black clothes, and I don't know if you can see, it has 2 tattoos with mind and soul, which is something that resonates to me a lot. I'm always torn between my mind and my soul, so feelings versus rationality, so I really like it. So that's why this photo is also into my home screen. So there's coffee, there's some notebooks, and the tattoos, which I really like. On top, I have photos, Google Photos, then I've got Pinterest, in which I like to create different boards, and there's tons of inspiration. Then I've got Instagram. With the new update, you can actually change the icon of the app, and I put the old one, which gives me so many memories because I remember that when I first signed up to Instagram there was this one. Then I've got the edit folder. These are basically the apps I use on a daily basis to edit my photos. I've got Peachy, Snapseed and Lightroom. I actually explained everything in my other What's on my iPhone. Then I've got Feed Preview, which I use to create my feed on Instagram. Focus, I've used it in the past to create the portrait mode. So if you don't shoot on portrait mode, you can actually use this app to create the blur background. Focal Mark for tags, and Reports Plus to check followers, following, and followers. Related to my widget, which actually has soul and mind, I have these folders which I call stars, don't know why, but still all about astrology. I'm a huge fan of this thing. I really believe in the fact that our sign is connected to the personality we have. I actually really recommend the Co-Star app. It's really cute. You can actually connect with your friends, so you can check each other prediction for the day or for the week. Then we have the YouTube app and YouTube Studio. Then I've got TikTok if you want to follow me there. I'm Weekly Erika. Lately I've been uploading more. Yeah, let me know if you have TikTok as well. Let me know in the comments your nickname so that we can follow each other. Then I've got the Waze app, which I use when I'm in the car, and Google Maps. I just prefer Google Maps instead of the Apple Maps. And then I've got Fat Secret. This is the app I use to count my calories. I'm not on a strict diet, I'm just trying to gain muscle. Really recommend because it's really precise. It's not the best app as a design, but you know, it just does the job so perfectly. And then down here are the 4 apps I use the most on my iPhone: the phone, Safari, WhatsApp and Spotify. I use every single hour of my life. I can't live without music. So yeah, that's basically everything that I have on my iPhone. I hope you like it. Make sure to give me a big thumbs up and subscribe, and go follow me on Instagram. I'm Weekly Erika, or on Weekly Erika YouTube. And I guess I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!